Have you ever felt sick after an adjustment? Have you just, afterwards just not really felt the best? You might feel a little flu-like symptoms or things like that, maybe a bit of a headache. So today I'm going to explain why that happens. So can we release toxins after a chiropractic adjustment? So let's get into it. Hello there. My name is Dr. Kristina Turkewitsch, and I'm a chiropractor in Newmarket, Ontario. Welcome to my channel. Now, as a chiropractor, I focus on the spine and the function of the spine and the nervous system. So we do what we call spinal corrective care. And I really just love making sure that the spine is healthy and the nervous system is healthy. And so if you are wondering about this, if you're wondering about chiropractic and corrective chiropractic and how it works, please just let me know. You can write me a little comment below and I can answer you, or if you want to actually come see me in my office, you're more than welcome to. And so if this is something that really interests you and you'd like to learn more, please don't hesitate to reach out. So as well, if you would love to subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. Please just subscribe below, and that just lets me know that I'm doing a really good job and I can bring you the quality content that you want to see. So today I wanted to talk to you about after a chiropractic adjustment. Sometimes people notice that they feel maybe a little ill. You might have cold, flu-like symptoms. They may feel a bit nauseous or have a headache or feel dizzy. And so why is that? Can the release from a chiropractic adjustment, create this? And the answer is yes, it can. Having toxins released after a chiropractic adjustment is perfectly normal. It might feel a little bit distressing because you don't feel very well, but it's actually a good thing. Toxic release can happen in, about 15 to 20% of patients. And it really happens more commonly in patients who are new to chiropractic, who have never had chiropractic adjustments before. So how does this, toxic release occur? So what happens is, if you haven't had chiropractic adjustments before, what happens is the subluxations or misalignments of the spine prevent the nervous system from functioning optimally. And so when you get a chiropractic adjustment, it helps to realign the spine, but it also helps to optimize the nervous system. And once the nervous system is optimized, the brain and body can communicate more effectively. And so this proper signals from the brain then will be able to get through more optimally, and you'll have the cellular release of toxins that maybe have built up over time because the communication wasn't as good. That'll be released. The body will start to clean itself out. And so these toxins will, get flushed into the bloodstream. And so then your body has a bit of an immune response to that because it's a bit of a release, an extra release of toxins. And so, the immune system wants to regulate that. Also, when you have subluxations that are there for a really long time, the joints themselves build up toxins within them because they're not moving correctly. So you have a lot of inflammatory mediators that just kind of sit there in the joint, and that irritates the joint and it can create pain. So when you release that joint, you get that nice popping or cracking sound sometimes. That is the air escaping from the joint. But with that, with the proper aligning of the joint, then it can move properly. So then all of those toxins, the inflammatory mediators that are stuck in that joint, will be released into the system as well. So those will also be flushed into the nervous system. And then again, we get that immune system response. So you can start to feel like a bit like cold and flu-ish, or you might even sometimes people have a little bit of a spike of a fever. Sometimes people have, again, like I mentioned, headaches, nausea, dizziness, these things. And so it's nothing to be afraid of. It's it's perfectly natural, even though it just doesn't feel very good. And the symptoms usually go away within a few hours, maybe a day, something like that. They usually don't last for very long. It's just that kind of initial response from the nervous system and the immune system in response to this flush that's released into the bloodstream. What is important to note here is that your body will get used to these adjustments over time, and the toxic release will go away usually. And so you won't experience this every single time you get an adjustment. So just so you know, it's not, gonna go on forever. It's just a very temporary thing until the toxins are nicely circulated out of your system. And so don't be discouraged. Continue with your chiropractic treatments. It will help you overall. And the natural detoxification of the body, the process will get more efficient over time, which is great. Now I have 4 of my key tips to help you manage the symptoms of a toxic release. The first one is to get sufficient rest. So if you're noticing that after chiropractic adjustment, you're feeling more fatigued, you're having maybe some of these symptoms, to get some rest. So rest, go have a nap if you need, go to bed earlier, because your body will just need to let it run its course. And having sufficient rest will help you in the long run, help things go a little quicker. Tip number 2 is to stay hydrated. So you really want to make sure that you're drinking enough water. I know in general people don't like to drink water necessarily, but it would be really important here if you're feeling these symptoms. And usually when I have a new patient and I just start to adjust them, I tell them right away. I say, make sure you're drinking enough water so that your body can have the help in flushing out these symptoms and these toxins. Also getting exercise. So this is tip number 3. So getting a little bit of exercise in is going to help your systems function more optimally. So go for a light walk. You just want a little bit of gentle exercise to help with blood flow, to help with your lymph, because your lymph is going to be taking, the toxins out of your body into your bloodstream. So your lymph flow is really important here. So just make sure your muscles are moving and you can get those toxins moved and expelled. And tip number 4 is eating healthy. So once you start a chiropractic treatment schedule, it's really good to really try and work on your diet, because that's really going to help alleviate like a lot of strain on the body. I don't think we realize how much strain and how many toxins we ingest, because we do ingest quite a few. So if you can take out those processed foods as much as possible and eat, a whole food diet, meaning whole plants, whole vegetables, a little bit of protein in there as well, but something minimally processed, because the more processed it is, the more toxins there are in there, and that's just going to add to the toxic load that your body is dealing with. So if you can reduce that by eating well and eating clean, that's really going to overall help your body as well kind of heal and bounce back from this. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will answer you. And then as well, it would be really great if you would share this with anybody you know, friends or family, or people who are questioning about chiropractic and they just want to know more. I'd love for you to share this video along. And also please don't hesitate to subscribe below. That way I know I'm putting out content that you enjoy, and then I will be able to continue to do so. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.